Hey everyone, I'm Aaron, and this is Dailies. So, real quick, if you didn't see the last video, it was the 5 things I love about my car. You know, I love so much about this car, it was really hard to pick 5 things and kind of stick to that. But on the flip side, you know, there's a lot of things that really kind of bug me about this car. So this video is going to be the 5 things I hate about my car. So it's a 2009 Pontiac G8 GT. Very nice car overall. You know, it designed in Australia, so you know maybe that's where part of these things come from. So we're gonna start with number 1. First thing I hate about this car is the radio. And it's not the radio itself that I hate, you know, it's got good sound, it's 11 speakers or whatever, which sound good. But the thing I don't like about it, there's no tuning knob. You know, that's okay, you know. I personally like to tune my radio. I go on long drives quite often. So it's nice to not have to hit seek to keep going. I could just turn the dial by hand, but nope, they decided you don't need to do that. There's a better way. No. So on top of that, the other thing I hate about the radio is that it doesn't have an info button or anything like that. So if you hear a song on the radio, you don't know who's playing it or who did it or whatever. That really kind of annoys me. I would like to know who sang that last song or whatever, what band that was, rather than having to take my phone out and use an app to, you know, to listen. So that is one thing that really kind of bugs me about it. So number 1 is the radio. Number 2, and probably my biggest annoyance with this car, is the cup holders. You know, I drive this car alone quite often, but my fiance does ride with me a lot. So, you know, at least this car has cup holders, I guess. My last car didn't. So I guess, you know, it has cup holders, yay. But with that, you know, they're super small and they're super close together. You're lucky if your drink sits in there at all. I get coffee a lot, so when we've got 2 cups of coffee, they don't sit in there together. You take one out and it threatens to rip the lid off the other one, and then you've got coffee everywhere. So that kind of annoys me. You know, if it's just 2 pop bottles, they fit okay, or you just throw them in the door. Then it doesn't matter. But this, you know, this annoys me. The other thing about the cup holders that I really hate is their location. They're literally where your elbow is if you were going to shift. I don't know I don't know how the guys with the manuals do it, because to me that would suck. I would knock my drink over every time I tried to get into 6th gear or something. Super annoying. So, you know, I'm okay because it's the automatic. But you know, when you put in manual mode, it's in your way, and it's really in the way. So that would be the second thing I hate about this car, is the cup holders. Third thing I hate about this car is actually the headlights. You know, and this is with any new car really. They're plastic lenses, so you know they oxidize, turn yellow, cloud, fog, whatever. That will be eventually, you know, it'll be fixed before too long, I'm hoping. But for right now, it's annoying. And beyond that, the right one, passenger front headlight, has water in it. So obviously this past winter it froze every day, and the light output would melt it, and then it would refreeze and then melt. So that whole assembly is junk. I don't know if that's a common issue. I see it on a lot of Pontiacs, not, you know, I don't know if that's a replacement one already or if that's OEM or what, but God, is it annoying. It really destroys the look of the front end of the car. Let's see, number 4. What else? Oh, you know, number 4. This car does not come with a spare tire. You know, not a huge problem. I probably would have taken it out anyways. It comes with one of those inflator kits or whatever, which is cool. You know, that's probably what I would have thrown in there. But I actually ended up needing a spare, and it was terrible not having one. On Christmas Day, I was coming back home from my mom's house in South Dakota. Christmas Day, mind you, so no place is open. Going down the interstate, run over a bolt. Huge pop, tire pressure light comes on, and you know, I'm stranded in some teeny tiny town overnight. So the number 5 thing that I hate about this car is, you know, and it's probably just my car, probably not all of them, but I hate how it grabs and follows every little crack and crease in the road. It's super annoying having to try and fight the car when you're riding on a line that you can't help being on. So, you know, my alignment's probably bad, my tires need changing, which, yeah, I know. But it's almost summer, so these tires will be coming off soon anyways. So at that point, the alignment we'll get the alignment done, it'll be all fixed. You know, it'll probably be a lot better. But for now, it drives me crazy. I watch it set, you know, I'm very careful about where I go, just right here. Ah, it's so bad. It's so annoying.